Hello, friends. This is Shabu, and I was almost scanned out of 3,000 just for trying to walk to the Kimana gate of Amboseli National Park. Here's my story. This this morning, I have two friends who went to Amboseli National Park because I have some work to do and I can't follow them. They send me some photos and videos about their journey. I saw when they were on their way to the Amboseli National Park, they actually witnessed some water elephants. This is so interesting. I thought I can only see what animals inside Amboseli National Park, and unfortunately, because if you want to see the animals, you have to start early. I have things to do, so I can't really follow them. When in this afternoon, when my work was done, I tried to kill my time, and I thought it would be a fun journey if I can just walk around the Amboseli National Park because it was too late for me to actually enter the park, and you can't really walk in the park on foot. You have to hire a car, and so I decided that maybe I could just go there by motorbike, and then I can walk around to see the wild animals. This was my plan, but turned out to be not so smooth, and when I got off my motorbike, I actually talked a lot to the motorbike driver, who is a native, a local people, and he told me there are actually many animals around the Amboseli National Park. The thing is that you have to be careful because there are hyenas, lions, cheetahs, and so on, which can kill you easily. I thought it may be not so dangerous if I will just walk along the road. You see, there are many off-road vehicles which offers the opportunity for people to go inside Amboseli National Park. So maybe I can ask for help, even if I saw some dangerous animals. When the first minute I got off my motorbike, I saw a lot of children because there is a Maasai Heritage Museum around the road. I just want to find somewhere to stop, so I decided I will stop at this place. And when I stopped at this place, there are many children who were just off school, and they are so curious about me, and we talked a lot. I really enjoyed this kind of interactions between me and those childrens. And then I saw one people who presumably was the teacher of this school, and we talked. I asked if he was a teacher of this school, and he said yes. And he told me I shouldn't talk to the children because there may be some accidents, car accidents along the road. People can be easily distracted when they're talking to each other, and then he followed me for a long time. There is something fishy about this, and so I talked to him. I told him that maybe I can walk by myself. You know, It was supposed to be a walking journey, just by myself, and so, but he insisted that he will take me to another place where there is a sun. I don't know what's the implication of this, and so we just walked, and I have to say, along this way, I saw some wild animals that I never saw outside of the zoo. For example, the giraffe, and also there are also some unnamed birds, things like that. And then when we finally arrived at the place, he told me, and this is a place where there is a sun. Maybe there is a branch. There is another road to a lodge, and this sun told me that there no trespasser is allowed, and if you go off road, you may be fined. If you are just a pedestrian, and then the first offense is the punishment of the first offense is just a warning, and if you offend this for the second time, then there is a fine of 1,500. And if you are a motorbike driver, then the fine will be more severe. And I was actually a little bit freaked out, and so I thought this is allowed. I thought this is just another road. You see, I can just walk around. By the way, this road is called C103, and this is the same road which leads to the Amboseli National Park, and it actually comes through the national park. And he told me that this is the Maasai land. This is only for the Maasai people, and he told me a few times the legal term for this place. The meaning of this term is that maybe it's something like a buffering zone, which means ordinary people can't really go there. If you go there, then you violated the law, and you will be punished. So, I'm just a foreigner who was trying to walk around Amboseli National Park. Hearing this, I'm a little bit freaked out, and he told me I have to hire a guard, which means I have to be accompanied by Maasai people, which he was. So maybe if I'm going along the road, then I have to hire him. And I said, I have never realized this. Maybe I will just go back. And I mentioned that maybe, so how do I go to the lodge? There are so many lodges around this park. He told me that if I'm going to the lodge, he can accompany me, but I have to pay him 3,000. Wow, that's unbelievable. And from this point, I can see maybe he was just a scammer, but I don't know. I don't really know. I may have violated the law. I can't really go on like this anymore. Maybe I just called my motorbike driver, who is going to take me back to the town, back to Kimana town, and then I called and the driver was coming to take me, and when the driver finally arrived my location, and this man, this supposed teacher, told me that I have to pay him. Why? Because he walked along with me for a long time, but I didn't ask him for walking with me. He just wanted the money. I said I was poor. So initially he asked 3,000. I don't think I will take out 3,000 because, even if I offended the law, the punishment for the first offense was just a warning. And also, there's something fishy about this sum, because the sum was actually not on the main road. It's to another road, to a lodge. So I don't really know the definition of any transgressor may be punished. This is the point I can understand. But who was the trespasser? Am I trespassing? Even if I'm walking on the road, so I don't think this is the price I would pay. Then we had some haggling, and he said maybe 500 would do it. Well, I will not pay 500, just 100. But the moment I paid him 100, I took out my phone and I saw the message from my motorbike driver, who messaged me that don't give him any money. Well, I have already gave him 100. Well, that's an error, but it's a small one. So on my way back to the town, Kimana town, I talked to this motorbike driver, and he told me that Maasai people are like soldiers. They have the power, maybe like chasing away foreigners from their homeland, their Maasai land, but they are worse than soldiers, because soldiers will follow the law. They are like scammers. They're just, when they saw foreigners, they're just trying to scam them some money. So it's a lesson learned, and my motorbike driver was named Kenya. Kenya told me if this happened to him, he will not pay anything. But the thing is that it seems to be, it seems that I am not allowed to walk on this road by law. Well, is this really reasonable? Because I thought I just can't walk in the Amboseli National Park. If this is not allowed for pedestrians, why don't you put a sign, the no trespassing sign, that this person want to give me is not the same? I thought I just can't enter the gate. This is just a scam.